So basically, I decided to do some like little Q&A thing, because you know, why not? And I have to like cook lunch, so I figured I'd do it at the same time. So I will be cutting some lovely mushrooms. Yum. Anyway, so let's look at some of the questions I got asked. Some of them are really silly, so like I may. So I'm just gonna let them. Should I answer that? Should I not? Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so I got asked, how'd you get that glow? Thank you, Antonia. It's just natural, you know, just got that natural greasy look. Tampons or pads? Tampons, like during the day tampons, but if I'm just relaxing at home, then pads. Because I don't know, I just don't like wearing a tampon when I'm at home. I feel like it just doesn't make sense. I'm meant to be cutting these mushrooms, I'm not even cutting them. Brexit, in or out? In, obviously. Let's not get into a little rant about that. What do you like and dislike about boarding? What I like is, I don't know, this is so cliche, but like living with your friends, it's like really nice, you know, family environment. What I dislike, the food, I don't like it. And also like, you just have those times where it's like you want to go home and you just can't go home, and there's just so many stupid rules that it's like, why is that a rule? That is, like, for example, I know rules about just like going out. It's like, why can't you just go out whenever you want to and just like come back whenever you want, like as long as you're back? It's a big deal. Biggest regret? I don't really have any regrets. Like, I genuinely can't think of anything I regret. Biggest hope? I don't know, I passed my A levels. I want to get 2 A's and a B. So that is my biggest hope at the moment. You know, world peace, all that jazz. If you had to do... Drown in oil or hydrochloric acid. Oil. I don't know. No, acid, because I feel like oil will be really suffocating, and acid, it will like burn and then it just stops burning. Who's your biggest inspiration? I don't know. My mum. How much do you love Adora? I don't love her. Joking. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's gonna be a definite 11. Died by hydraulic press or rat poison. Rat poison? Have you ever had the urge to jump in front of a car? Okay, that's a bit dark. If you were forced to kill your mother or father, who would you choose? Callum, I'm not answering that question, sorry. Because I wouldn't kill either of them, I'd kill you. What is the next country you want to visit? So I'm guessing this is a country you haven't been to. And I don't know. I really want to go to Vietnam. People find that really weird. Like, why do you want to go to Vietnam? I just really want to go to Vietnam. How are you? So cool. Thank you, Liam. Why are you interested in politics? I don't know, because it's just like, you know, stuff like history and like geography and, oh my fucking god, and English. It's like, and all those other things, all these are just other subjects. It's not like current. Like, whereas politics is like ever changing, like every day there's a new story, so it's like you're gonna be learning like literally, I don't know, I just don't know how to explain it. It's just so interesting. It's like, I just don't understand how some people aren't interested in it, because it's like, it literally shapes our whole life. Like, how can you not be interested in it? Shut up. I just wrote a really stupid question. Caitlin Chalk wants me to shout her out, so I'm gonna shout her out because I'm a good person. But yeah, so follow her on Instagram at caitlin.chalk. So my best friend. What do you want to do in the future? I don't know. I always had this dream of like working for the UN or like being a diplomat, because that sounds like really fun. Why do you have an attitude? That was also by Caitlin, because she doesn't have a really bad attitude, but I don't think I have an attitude, so I don't have an attitude. Why do you go to boarding school? Basically, before I was in boarding school, I lived in Uganda, and yeah, I went to an international school in Uganda for like year 7 and year 8, and basically I didn't want to do my GCSEs there because like the school wasn't that great. So, well, IGCSEs. So basically my parents were like, oh, like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to go back to England to do them. But then they wanted to, like, my dad wanted to stay in Uganda and my mum was doing her PhD, so she wouldn't really be able to look after me a lot. So we decided I'd just go to a boarding school, and I go to a state boarding school, so that means which means you pay for the boarding, not your education, whereas if you just went to like a normal private boarding school, you'd pay for your education and your boarding fees, and it's like really expensive, but you know, mine is still pretty expensive, but it's not too bad. So those are all my questions. Wow, I hope you really enjoyed that intriguing video into my lives, and I have to get to clean these mushrooms. Yeah, love you all.